This is Wadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Munyina kwa ba Afia Body TV. So you better first time na wa subscribe e dey my channel na like video no. O comment dey bia make hu hia itia na wo jade atom. Na till Kevin Taylor babak. Ayi, we say oda so break babak kaka. Na obe fire ewo eye shortage of food ewo senior high schools ahodo no mu. Obe fire. What I say? Ena asase radio presenter bia dia Kevin Taylor yano no. One no so was na Mahama mudi ni sisu 3 days kure ndu ye monhwe fuo ni ho anuane sei Kevin Taylor dia wa yakwa no ono a emsejama oti dia Kevin akafa no beja radio adwuma no wasan so atitiri ama yo Afia Pokua alla wasi wonhu bia present oyo baba bonse Afia Pokua krada Kevin Taylor ne kan ebusan sam na no wade afi wa fa yanso dafa IGP aye enkrato a omampanyin John Dramani Mahama ato de ama no se de course teachman south ne afi nso wo mamu ye wa abatum no won fa update mre no and so Kevin Taylor wa fire e de afa sansem nyina ho eti yenkote Kevin
member journalists be organ and dream say my JNDC abosu no me I'm just a single guy with my guys we are doing our job me NDC ni but I want journalists in Ghana or people who call themselves analyst or political pundit or whatever they call themselves to understand. They say, if you want to speak on Ghana policies, governance, near the idea, be truthful. That's all. Any day you be say deliberately, why are you say opposite uchatron? We will come after you. It's something that I have said and I'll keep saying. Nobody has the right. Or be any right is to be chantro, and they say Ghana beam. It is my responsibility and your responsibility to make sure say eye omana ye chichire no ye de no kre ene chichire finito e wo se ye ku jandam no ansa na enyini because sa jandam na ye nkunu from 2012 2013 2014 sa jandam no na 2016 e be ma ikufu ado bodam ni we be di president and e be ma Jimmy Baomia e be di vice president until we need to be very careful. We are not supposed to sit back any day and say where dear with Jimmy no, nobody is a fool. Because sebi bodamni no jina bontene kra and wo kasa no ohun so wo ye bodamni. Enti bodamni ni kra hunu so nyansani. Enti nobody is an idiot. Obi anjimi ye. Ade bi obi aye bia ni da ho. Sa wo tese obi ti radio so ni TV so e kasa. Ni da ho onim dia oka. We din kan afa na adwene a ode beka dia oka. Enti do not sit back and say oh, this one there, let it go. Where the on your relevant, everybody's relevant. When it comes to governance, when it comes to misinformation and disinformation, so Obia is important when it comes to the fight against misinformation and disinformation. So very important to say, oh, you're gonna now Shemia. Obetia we are not supposed to allow atro to destroy this nation again. On my year, Nyango Ponsadia my BM, last chance, no. Ye may ho kwan ne ma atrofo ene de akromfo da ye biem e de omo sentiment omo tribe omo nyome bia eye omo yese NPP free power e de sa da wa e kuro we e be free ensa. God has given us one chance to redeem ourselves. It's mama me ma chance no mama ye ho kwan ne yentie no kure no obi busan e kansema no mo busan nsem se me infantini na make asa na ye infantini na wutie me enche se me infantini nti kwase ase be bi oso gidi no e oso busa me nsem so we ya hunani na okasa na we ya hunani na wutie na enche se o ya hunani nti de o ka no e wo se de bia ugini nyina tum da bi so obi asantini na oka kwase asem a o ya asantini enche se oso gidi e oso busa nsem. That is the only way we can build this nation. Na ye ya adwini se we de ne free party we de ehuni se o ya asantini we de o ya hunani we de o ya nkrani waka asem we tumaja tuma san kwase aforom de ekufu ado brew no ombesa de bodam ni fufurefure MPP mu abrew njandam bi ekoso e wo Ghana. And let's get this right. We are Ghana na wo hwemia. Governance is very difficult. We nyanyansani a na we ndi wuso a obebre. And we need to get this right. For the past 8 years, obi a wo Ghana bia ehu se anase enim se Nana Addo Dankwa no Bawumia MPP aban we almost say Ghana. And there's one thing I like about John Mahama and Professor Nana Pokua. And even after they took over 3 days, I've not heard anything like blame. This NDC government, the leader of this government, John Mahama, and then the vice president Nana Opoku-Agyeman, Prof. I've not heard a word that you're friendly blame from their mouth. The word Amati Free Mahama no eye. We will solve it. Any problem that is there is solvable. You best solve a problem, yeah. Anything that is making anyone panic, it's our problem, no, or best solve it, and that gives me hope. It gives me hope because then I know, say, I have a leader who knows, say, problem, but he's very optimistic. He's very focused. He's focused on the ball. On him say, obetuma solve a problem, no. And you can see clearly, say, we now have a government that is ready to work, to serve. And it gives every single Ghanaian governance, it gives them hope. Also, right now, as you people live in Ghana, everybody is calm. Obia are calm and collected. Businessmen are calm. They are now trying to look into their books to rearrange things. And I'm going to study here. Businessmen, they are calm. Send the Unam Ghana, you could see, say, people, there's no tension. Even though people are hopeful, and that is what we needed, and we've been wanting for the past 8 years. We needed a government that will make us hopeful and know, say, we have hope in them. After the 7th of January, December, majority of Ghanaians, you could see that tension in the system. On radio, on TV, you could see it's gone. And that Ghana need to be having a conversation without thinking, say, maybe can't same way manipebi, all those people who were hiding under the carpet today are coming out to advise John Mahama. The interesting part of the whole thing, and I say, there were people who were part of this MPP government that destroyed this nation. Today, they are suggesting ideas for John Mahama. It's very interesting. Ask yourself why. Because even them, no, they know, say, Mahama, NDC are smart and they will deliver. Inti enye kura no so ye Ghana ni na wo ye sofo na wo ka no kura. Wo ye imam na wo ka no kura. So wo ye komfo na wo ka no kura. So wo ye Ghana ni papa na wo ka no kura. You could see, say, even though John Mahama be the president 3 days ago, everything looks hopeful. There's hope. You can see, say, like the country is breathing some fresh air. Majority of you people can see it. And you can feel it. Let me say that. You can feel it. You see it. You're like, what has changed? Nothing has changed. What has changed is that you made a decision to change your life. And that baby everybody was tensed, scared, It's gone. Why? Because at least you can believe, say, Nana Opoku-Agyeman, she has a lot to lose, so she will not disappoint you. When you say John Mahama has done it before and he can do it, a hope. And hope is what builds nations. A hope, GDA. Because in the first place, a GDA and a unya or John Mahama ni NDC mu and then Nana Opoku-Agyeman mu, the vice president, and I would do 2 me more. When there's no hope, governance collapses. A hope na governance. You can say a hope. And because of the hope na John Mahama muno, you could see, say, businessmen are relaxed. They know, say, in the near future, things are going to fall in place. I hope yadiji loan. I hope any yadiji osumbidi. And I yadi dom osumi. I hope everything is based on hope. You are hoping, you believe, say, so I hope way entina Emma Udi Roma Sorichi. Hope when a di Pentecost, hope when a Mao Toma John Mahama. So hope no, and then the Kuta is here. We as Ghanaians and the people feel, say, Ghana is back. Ghana is open for business. And anything that you see, hundreds of leaders around the world are omuba Ghana on the inauguration day because they see say right now the country is ready for business. But you have to understand to say, we as Ghanaians, knowing the damage Akufo-Addo ene Bawumia no, we as Ghanaians know there are people amongst us they don't want us to prosper. So don't get it wrong. There were 4 million people who voted for Bawumia. 4 million. Meaning, your 4 million people in Ghana, Ghana, they don't want this administration to go on, to succeed. And don't underestimate nipa bi so mo Ghana nipa bonifua. Upon all that they saw, they still wanted Bawumia and Akufo-Addo to destroy us more. Don't make it look like this is it. John Mahama winning, everybody wants Mahama to succeed. No. And the most dangerous thing, then I say, as a third world country, we rely a lot on other people to give us information. Ghana, baby, yeah, African country, a third world country. And to say America, Akorakura with these 7 years, have access to information. Obu or Ghana, no, with the 40 years, or university crowd does not have access to that information. And you need to understand, say, yet a cry. So many people are ignorant about the issues. And that 4 million people, no, some of them in there want to take advantage of majority of them. And you don't underestimate some people who have made it mission say whatever the NDC government will do, they will not let Ghana move forward. They will find a way to make Ghanaians feel say they have made a mistake by voting for the NDC. And it has started showing. It has started showing on our radios. It has started showing on our TVs. And always, Mekacha Ghana, for you have to be careful about some people calling themselves analysts and journalists. I mean, dangerous people. Some of them. Especially when it comes to Ghana, there are so many people who are into journalism not because they wanted to be journalists, because somebody told them that they can speak. Because somebody told them that Ejuma we dey fool. Because they felt to say if they sit on radio in their family, nobody has sat on radio to speak before, so it makes them better than their family members. Majority of the people you see on TV and radio every morning and evening sitting and talking, 90% of them calling themselves journalists. They don't have passion for the work they are doing. They are there to create an impression. They are there to feel better than some people. They are there to make you think they are smart, but they are not. And those are the people, majority, we need to be very careful about. Now, John Mahama, Ebedi president, and they can 3 days. Just 3 days. 3 days now, because I can't put papa. Yatna Ghana Krum 8 years. We saw the Siwo Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia Abreso 8 years. 8 solid years. Today, all the journalists sitting on TV and radio, some of them, they were with us. They started with us. And when I say they started with us, Omuni and started Akufo-Addo Abino. Every single step, Akufo-Addo Abino. Every single decision, Akufo-Addo Abino. Eteki Ebiano. These so-called journalists who are Ghanaians, they were with us. They know. Now, 3 days were Pepe John Mahama be the president. Free SHS, let your children come to school with Gary, Shito, others. Chas, Edge's parents. Headmasters of more Ghana Yinano. Any school from penny for more Ghana Yinano say, Enkorano ba school this month. I will for Momo Gary, Shito, Momo Wedrian no Mon Famra. That is what headmasters no aka achira wo for no. Nobody has said say you try free SHS. Nobody. John Mahama be president 3 days. Remember, so 3 days, no. John Mahama and GG revenue more than 1 billion Ghana. So 3 days, no. So 3 days, no. John Mahama at the end of the day, tam Ghana sika, fankoye anything personal. Technically, John Mahama adebi obetu yebiano ontu finansanka ba kumpo. So as we speak, John Dramani Mahama as president now, no, 3 days, no, he has not actually made any decision about affecting any of these things. Which means to say, Send the headmaster signal about Bontan catch them say more money bus school or Mumfedu. It means the problem was there. It means just 3 days ago that problem existed. Remember, Mahama has been president for 3 days. In the sender, $20. I saw Tia say 3 days ago what was there and $20. So for anyone to sit on TV or on radio to tell you, say, John Mahama, I was say, the issue of free SHS no, and fault. On the case of solving in 3 days now, John Mahama in office no, or they compare 8 years now, Nana Danko for the DNA went to Mania, John Mahama also solve a problem in there. So what is original radio so Casa seminar, Sani Pano Prekuba. Sani Pano or Yenipa and Jenny. And this is what the NPP, this is what they want to do. This is what they want to sow. This is the kind of jandam they want to start building and putting into the heads of people. On the some the sign with 2 Ghana for team. John Mahama, problem on the buy. Oba started free SHS 4 years, 3 years, 2 years ago. John Mahama be the president 3 days. Say, yeah, teacher for the case of Mufedu and Embra, John Mahama the cause here. Now, I want to take this one after the other. School feeding caterers beseech gender ministry over non-payment of arrears. Where right before John Mahama became president. Omo Emma enkwara duane no. And Nanado Danko Kufuado omo ye demonstrations over 12. Abaning to your moka. Near Tiha and your kosa and moana say. And the Adema school for D and they be wooye. For 8 years, Obia and Kasa. John Mahama be the president 3 years, sir. Almost a problem when you John Mahama ne kosi ye. Sana NPP media. Sana NPP 4%. Omo perse omo to Ghana for team because omo will say Bonina omo dino. So man started at Shrona. There's no way NPP no in the next 36 years omo power. Enti yetia omo di aduane man kwara di o school no. Sanko for a demonstration about 15 times abe sin ne. John Mahama about power 3 days. I say John Mahama and Kofi Sika unsolve our problem in 3 days. Maybe a simple question. In the 3 days that John Mahama be the president, you know. Sanyo may see or Nanado Danko Kufuado abreso about free SHS in abe sin no. Sanko for and omuti radio so kasano did they see it? Omuye. Time na ye feeding kwarano with a more assay laments rice. Time na ye teacher for no ebi complaining say ye in kwarano mo school no omo kobo jantra every say school na eduane ni ho no. Time ye g ye eduane contract free buffer stock in same. Education minister di chum e de koma ni nua ewo free SHS secretariat ana eduane nemba no sankofo ende omo kasa asem nyina na omo wo krom ha. But there's one good thing about the AC no. Nobody has been able to tell Ghana for say John Mahama be free SHS. Me man go free SHS. Man go be da. And me nyediani di ya ko pemse me school. Until at least for now we know say obian to me mpagya ni munka say Ghana way free SHS no John Mahama twem. Omo etua sika ma omo se omo fa ma eye den omo be man kwara duane no sika no modi enso ye de ahye John Mahama ne NDC say omo ntua. Now NPP4 ebe use omo media houses because you need to understand one party no enshada ni leader bia party no omo enshada ni any message again for you Ghanaians. The NPP no had destroyed Ghana to the point whereby they think say when they go back now so almost started at Trona. Sa at Trono ebema Ghana for adwene asesa. And that will be their message for the next 4 years at Tro. Now listen, Chadie. We Ghana Parents Parents Teachers Association of more Ghana nyina. Almost say aban no ento schools nim. If you say aduane sem ayedin. Sa asem we ka asem we January 10th. 3 days Papa John Mahama be the president. Eduane Sam and we are doing almost 6 years in the free SHS. But we never saw such a bold statement from PTA for we know the crow because Nana the Danko Kufuado anybody umiawo power no almost sideline PTA for mema awofo no enka nkora na dua ne ho semu biem omonko fie enti and the Kufuado ba umia no awofo kora na omomba school awose omutumi de omanu tumi bi no awofo no na aban ne hu omu so omagimi enti nkora ne koduru school a ye ma omu aduane a awofo no ni sei ende awofo na nkasa ba bonten say John Mahama aban no on make sure say eye nnuanesem ne atoto ansa na we bie school no nti awofo no parents ne teachers no oma kamuti abom say aban no enhye na nya aduane papa bi a enkora beba school abedi a mema yem bie SS no mo nko ebi so mo hu ni say enkora na ekọ no omo nya aduane ndi. But we know the funny thing, parents any teachers we no time na Ekufuado was so that's our problem we wo ho. And now yes, several mumma poisonous their rice. But they were never bold to make such a statement on TV because adentra they were scared of Ekufuado. No musro Baumia, no musro Ekufuado. Teachers became criminals on campuses. Oke's headmaster, one of the most corrupt headmasters in Ghana. And also John Mahama government, Sakwano, you relieve him of his position and jail him, the Oke's headmaster. He was the guy who led the distribution of poison rice in Kumasi. But all these things happen. PTA for Moman Kasa. But the PTA are bold to speak. Why? Because they know John Mahama is an intelligent, wise president who listens. They know Nana Pokua, the vice president, is an intelligent woman who listens. They know that the NDC government always listens and take decisions that favors their ward. And the teacher for the say, Mr. President in NDC abai say dianinye ready amembie schools no. Today they have hope. That is what I was telling you. And can you hope on John Mahama administration? President Mahama, any president, the Nana Pokua administration, and can omun to me bold and make a statement way. But I was telling you, Enyansa for the doors for Ghana pa and Mumudu Doro na Muyi John Mahama as president and Professor Nana Pokua as vice. But the NPP think. Last mekano have me say we a journalist to Ghana. Not deliberately, we are going to say you will use your mic to misinform. You will come after you. We will come after your personality, or we come after the radio station. Because Kenya Ghana for no come bo muni together. And the beboa edi no kure echichire man we edi John Mahama anka because of you people. Atra mudi no radio sintin ke kro we ke democracy nyina hwere. At this point, anybody who tries to take us back is an enemy. You have to be taken care of. Into a journalist means kanchira wo semen ka John Mahama any NDC government wants them. But when you come on radio, make sure say asemna wo kano wo facts. Don't just do it because you think some people will applaud you and you think say, oh yeah, my NPP and not NDC looking bad. So we are journalists to Ghana and this is a warning to some of you guys. We are journalists to Ghana and then we Gina TV so ka asem na unim say enya no kre. We need the facts to back it. When you step out of the radio station, you are an enemy to the state. People will attack you. Your job ethics nature say whatever you say in your radio or on your TV station, it should be factual.
In Kanyasam, BC Basa. Free Senior High School, BC Basa.
What is happening on radio, Asasi Radio, and this man is an enemy of the state. Baby, I'll be shared to be able to my question about Nyoma Okano Radio. So, wherever you meet him, he's an enemy because we are talking about our education in Ghana. And how you bet me about buying. And me busiani kobi. What's your busiani kobi? It is when people sit on radio to misinform the system to destroy what we have to protect her. That person has to be destroyed first. Into this guy you are seeing, I'll get his name, I'll get where he lives. We need to question him wherever you see him. Now the reason why we need to question him is simple. Ojina radio no so no or see free SHS no. NDC for any teacher for listen to him very well. Or starting or see on any what fast be friend or eka che say wafa And they call school eduane ni ho. John Mahama di president 3 years. School ye be how many days? When did he realize say enkwara no call school eduane ni ho? He needs to prove to Ghanaians to say time and Ekufu the Tisono, akwara bia no call school bia, the school feeding was perfect and every kid was eating perfectly. So when to prove this, I will see at the end Sake Kano, wherever he goes to eat, wherever he goes to sit, baby oti, I will let you know. Ne yire nemba, I will let you know. We will let Ghanaians go after him because the statements he's making, a statement about destroy Ghana's education. Now that was one statement he made. The second statement was that headmasters any NDC abino omu ye ewifu a omu ya madwene say NDC abino e ka kire Ghana for say omu pese omu hand over school feed no edema headmasters no any headmistress no emo mo akọ ekoto aduane de be feed nkwara no sa eye so called pig kwasiampanyi we gina radio say our facts a kire say headmasters no ya akromfo omu ne NDC abino ya akromfo ena oma ka mutia bom se omu bewia man no enu ntina oma gi eduane ne se NDC person di eduane ne toda ma school for no he needs to prove it. In fact, Charles they need to sue him for him to come and prove to Ghana for say he and a headmasters any headmistress any NDC government kotena ye ka say omu person bo Ghana krono inti omu koye den omu de eye eduane ne toto no ama headmasters no se ne be ya headmasters ni be wie sika na eye NDC aban ni be wie sika. This guy is a target. When you meet him you can strike him wherever this guy is. Be obepie ewia anajo. He's not on radio to help Ghana until he comes out to prove to Ghana for John Mahama is president for 3 days until this pig who was employed or has been employed by a pig like Gabi Ochredako Ojina TV so eka kire say or no our evidence say teacher for any NDC aban omu ye wifo enunti ena omaka omuti abom say the policy a John Mahama ne NDC person de ba ama respective teachers and headmasters etumi egisika wa ban okoto omo ankase duane be feeding kwara no a plan to steal from the people. Into this radio presenter when you opportunity to speak in mic or catch we are singing as a teacher for you for abandon so ye if we say abandon policy be our campa onya implement no teacher for you for omo person yes sir. The teachers have to sue. He needs to prove beyond reasonable doubt to say our evidence to prove say teachers omo Ghana headmasters any abandon way omo ye for no mumienu. And I'm sending this message to NCA. I'm sending message to Ghana Journalist Association. This guy needs to leave radio. We are talking about our education. So when free radio ma, we will send people to attack him. Education is dear to me and is dear to every single Ghanaian. And then you rather die than for this country to go down. Into my said this is what you are going to do. This is your plan. Me, I have no problem when you sit on radio with your facts. I have no problem when you let the people know, say, we enemy so, we enemy evidence, we enemy fact. I have no problem. But so be radio so. Now we are going to say, obe 2 foot Ghana fueni. Now baby, we almost lost our democracy. You want to take us back, then you go down first. So I am sending a message to the GJA president. Tomorrow morning, I will send you a personal message. I'm sending a message to NCA, NMC. This assassin radio presenter needs to be off radio. And yes, sir, we will attack him. Because we cannot allow people to use this kind of disinformation and misinformation to destroy this nation. No, NCBM. So this man, Mr. P, Mr. S, get me his full details. Get me his full details. I am going to publish a dial dem baby ote ne yirene ne ma because you see we cannot allow this to go on. No. Yam penima sade wen koso biem. It needs to stop. Journalism needs to be clean. It needs to help. We are not going to allow you people because more party free power anti more the atrobe say chrono education. We will not allow that. John Mahama has been president for 3 days. Yeah. Time na do danko ekufuado ene ba omi ateso. School feeding caterers. How many demonstrations are here? These are caterers.
We are also pleading to His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
Who is going to pay us? We can't rely on the next government.
School caterers, MPP for. Almost said their party is going out of power. Who is going to pay them? Women and also feeding Korano. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo MPP no, they decided not to pay them. Kwasia, why who fees se apofi? When him tantantai kwasia to abegina radio so kekan kwasia sem. Yedi ensabe kekan. I am telling you, we are not going to hide. We are not going to cover the words again. Whoa, say this guy wamba radio so ambe retract his statement. No, assassin radio ni abese no. We are going to protect our education. We are going to protect Ghana. Most kwasia for we be. We will use you as scapegoat. Yabema Ghana for journalists for be no my imagine say. I'm radio so can be no from wedi na say chrono. More you go into your graves for them to learn sense from you people where you end. Into this guy at Asase, Mr. P, Mr. S, pull him out for me. Sakwawe, he's an enemy. Baby obesia ni biya. Busa the questions asama oka and unjina so headmaster ni be na okoti say or catch with evidence say omone abani komutira bom abedupe Ghana for for school the free SHS aduane ne nko. Give us the facts and evidence. He's in Kumasi and we have people on the ground in Kumasi. By tomorrow, Akwa Wenti Monday, I'll be on air. I'll give every detail about his life. Baby odidi, baby oda, ne yire ne ma, kwa siya wenti Ghana school betuma say. This guy, he needs to come prove on air. And yes, he'll be attacked. Because what he did there, a bit must say educational. And I'm sending a warning to the Ghana Journalists Association. They need to release a statement. I'm sending this warning to the NMC. I'm sending this warning to Asasi Radio. This your presenter until he comes on TV and radio to prove with facts that John Mahama's administration, they met headmasters. Catch almost say, omune NDC administration ebe come trouble abe wiesi kanti no mutuma NDC. Until that is proven, this guy can never walk on the streets of Kumasi again. Gabi ochida kwen we are enough money. And we be a radio na kwasia te se wabetena so. And we misinform, disinform asante mine. You go before Gabi ochida kono betwa. This is a straight warning. We will dig this guy wherever he goes to eat. Baby a otina didi. Baby a ne yire ne ma efi o team. I'm giving 48 hours. I'll bring everything on air and we will make sure. So I am giving him 48 hours till Monday. He needs to come on radio. Two things. He needs to be on his radio and say what he said was wrong and he does not have facts. If he's able to give us facts to support in some of Kafa teachers and John Mahama's administration, I will not speak about him again. But so when to be prove it on Monday, we will send people after him and say, Nyana, Saasi radio, no, it will be bent down. It's a fact. Because the misinformation and disinformation, we will end it. We will build this nation. Ghana. It's up to him. I am not going to speak on this matter again. I say, oh, Kevin, you are dangerous. It's not part of journalism. Journalism, yeah. Oh, what Kevin is doing, dangerous. So where the journalism san e chire school dabi. The yan chire mo school no mo ye no. Omo nanka omo say kro no. Me Ghana hia me o, me makwasie bi ntina radio so say Ghana. I will not agree and I will not allow that. So our 48 hours. 48 hours. And yes, on the radio no on to ntina so biem. Every day oben nanto on for tuition ho. Because in 48 hours, Ombra Radio so much with facts and evidence say, in fact, this is the evidence, the audio, the John Mahama, headmasters this year, and Ghana National Association of Teachers. You need to release a statement. You need to question Assassin radio presenter way to tell us where he got his facts from. Because in 3 days, you know, John Mahama the course here, we know what has happened. Jimmy Fu, Kwasia Fu, Kwashe Ebechi man Kwasia Fu bin Jimmy Maka, or two for the Naname or Domi, or Bejino Santimim. I have told you people on countless occasions, and I'm not going to pull it back. Me say, me some nanano 2-4. Si bi o 2-4 da Asante do Ghana the same way na me so. Into your 2-4 de sheda with Jimmy am de bebreu. I am not going to mince words because we are not going to allow this to be the norm of the day. Never. And CBM. Nobody's stopping anybody from criticizing the government, but make sure you have your facts right. I'll be back to show you another jandam we need to kill. Inti yenyenwiye meba. I need to. Yanko straight. Should we go? Okay. Now, there is another jandam we have to kill. And it's got to do with Dumso. Makachram say NPP sa pathway dodo omo Jimmy. And when I say these things, I am say me muade me menya kwara sa o. Oh, and I'm a time NPP. This is the time they should be talking to their base that we should be humble and apologize to Ghanaians. Because of the level of arrogance, you see, Akufo-Addo could not even apologize to Ghanaians before leaving power. But he could not also come to that level to apologize to Ghanaians. If you're a political party, I'm a opposition. People should see you in a different way. People to see you say you have changed your ways by changing the criminals. What's that? The Afia Pokua now the 137 eco position. Enya 80 woman as a big parliament. You are telling us say the fooling you were fooling that we did not like. You still don't care. You don't even respect us. So the same fools now say they will parliament. The NPP as a political party, they lack common sense. They are stupid. Now, John Mahama has been president for 3 days. Professor Nana Opokwajiman has been vice president for 3 days. NPP, tribal jandam journalists won't be started. And what they are trying to do now, and say, they want a year end the Dumsa crisis now, hanging around Albatross, a day in Ayukumna, a Ghana na, we are trying to solve, 3 days now, John Mahama be the president, Right now, they are trying to tell Ghana for you say John Mahama na de eye Dumso no eba. Na now the dankweku for that na Ghana so 8 years on the Baumia. 8 solid years. Every single day on Metina power from 2017, they told us to say we have excess power. Now po be the energy minister. Amewood the energy minister. Now po the energy minister. And the Kwasi Ampenyi when the energy minister. Now, the question here is, so Uba and I was saying John Mahama solve a Dumso. And I will be solve Dumso and a sour excess power. Also, John Mahama ja excess power. A then I would free power 3 days. Now a petrol and power generators. It as a normal Ghanaian, why should I blame a president or a government that has led for only 3 days? Office Kromo Betina cry, Yenyan sortie office out. Baby John Mahama Betina assign documents cry, Yenyan cleaning home ye. Ministers John Mahama be Ukraine, Onyan ye, the cabinet in ye ready. The vice president office crown on setting it up in ye. This is a preparatory period. They are trying to put a government together. Even parliament that was sworn in before John Mahama, a president, they are still having orientations. Parliament is still having orientation. Parliament the majority of they have to be refreshed. They have to be taught how the standing orders work. Parliament is not operational. So what will make a journalist today quickly go on radio or on TV to say NDC abano or some solve Dumso now in 3 days you power no. Now what they are trying to do and then they say They want to force you to believe, say, John Mahama did saba. Because omo party MPP no, I say Ghana. And my catch them, Sanko from the radio city TV, so majority of them, they don't wish this government well. Now, so when you're careful, na so mo kasa o TV so a, obeji so mo nimnyansa, 99% of them, they are foolish and ignorant. They are stupid. They are enshrined in their tribe. Until they are not able to separate omo tribe from issues. We all need to ask very, very, very vital, simple questions. Answers. How can the government come to power 3 days? Now we blame you for doing so. How? How do you do that? When time Amin Adams kind budget, what happened? The mini budget before we crossed over to 2025. What happened?
Understand the issues broadly.
She doesn't understand the issues and acting as if she understands the issues. That's my problem with this international transfer something. My issue with this thing, I don't know. Wabong on Jintumsa wabong. You see what they are trying to do? Right now, no. They want it to look like, say, 3 days now, John Mahama about power, no. The problem that has been there for 8 years, no. It is John Mahama who has to solve it into a money problem. It is not generation problem. There be any problem. But when to me and can't just say, Ekufu to me the 1 megawatt, eka, and I say 1 megabyte, whatever you want, eka, Ghana power, who one can, no. It's fine. Right now, no. Ni issue ni say NDC ni MPP will be try and draw. Why they try and draw? This girl, or the most daftest girl I mean who on TV, on radio, wa bon. You can say oba bon. We were born. And you know the funny thing? Obia wa bon, they be or try in their head and they think they are smart until when they start to spew nonsense. They feel so confident in their nonsense, no more spew, no. So it makes them feel so many answer. When you listen to this thing, dear Nana Oka, well, as small can not in the 9 way. As some Nana Oka and niti and then 9 away. You people don't read. You people don't read. And a generational problem. And a capacity. As some ne crack and saying. The crack say, you blame the new government now, Bano. I didn't doom so be ba. But in your own statement, you say, May not doom so ho. And I'm a so June. You admitted Senator doom so ho and Sajo Mahama power. But did you tell the people no muti to say? When a transition team met Ekufuado's government and asked them about to say diesel any crude now I was say the power generators no matter how say anything else stop it WAPCO from the maintenance because talk about why didn't you tell them say Ekufuado man talk adena mama santisem mumu biye Jimmy Musa adendra into your santinina with MPP co positioner Ghana issues bar and also try now with the MDC. Why now what NDC they are lying to you? Who is lying to you in the NDC? Why now what NDC they are lying to you? You need to be questioning the government that was in there for 8 years. That was the same thing at J.A. Kufuor. He did a lot of mess. Or say Krono or we no Danisha Tamil Sinsem. Or single span salary ebeto or we no dan no kotina peposo. Kufuor be free power or quite redenomination or we no kotina peposo. Kufuor free power and doom so or jamusha atamils in sim. Ya buy say atamils ni endis ne doom so aba. And kwasiade we na masa start biom no. We have to dissect the government that just left office. That is the question we ask. Because as we speak today, there is no document about John Mahama Ayejuma. It's been 3 days. So why are you sitting there? The question we need to be asking is, so what did the government before do? Because we were here and na kwasiaba na pobe kache Ghana for say yen yankwa timetable ye ton chiriye and yet do something a timetable. So why have we forgotten the lapses and the corruption now leading to a dear Echo Sunday to come and blame this government because kwasiaba or party free power? Who said we are not going to take care of Ekufuado? Last metina catch them. me say Akufo-Addo obi ambodi to obi ankuno ono abewu within 6 months ono a ne boni be kuno Nana Akufo-Addo obe yare obewu obi ambodi to boni Akufo-Addo edi no ebe kuno because you MPP no and you are so daft on anytime can say nipa na we be a radio na we ti so no sanko is smarter than nipa we yanko be hu say this is where the weakness is because asema wo kan ni ti ene ne nan ewen asem na wo kan say eye den eye NDC and MPP they align for the past 8 years. Has NDC have they been in charge of anything in Ghana? NDC even in parliament when they try to stop these fools from doing what they are doing. Now one kwasi afford the radio, so you don't want to speak on it. Inti doom so bande na doom so be koswa for 3 months. Why are you blaming John Mahama? Why? When John Mahama says he's going to come solve problems, sir. Into a two problem, that's a problem that on any so catch one. Was ya by into Peace FM Ura studio ho. Now obey a Jumana, ya sign a contract Ura ha Mike in hono. Because Mike in Uko Busasa Mike when a chesa you are against a management ana. There's no mic. The mic is going to help you to work. The question is, before they came into power, these people were supposed to buy diesel. They refused to buy it. They used the money. So the question we need to be asking the past government is, why don't we have diesel? Because you can't tell me 3 days diesel in Asa. So tell us, how did this happen? Because even these people are about power, 3 days, they have not signed any document. So why don't we have diesel sitting there? Say people don't read. Now who read what you are saying? When you read, how do you understand what you read? How do you understand? You cannot hear saying, oh, there me yama saga when you say, wabong, but I just want to answer. Ya fa Peace FM no, Ura studio say oko kind news no, oko a mic in no, oko question management where is the mic? There's no mic no, and it says time management no. You are calling them because that is what is going to help you do your job. Now, the NDC government came into office. This government told us they have solved themselves and that we will not have a generational problem or whatever problem. At this point, after 3 days, there's no light. There's no diesel. Into why are we blaming the NDC? I didn't hear blame John Mahama and the NDC for. Why are you telling us the NDC is not telling you the truth? The people who are supposed to be questioned are a tribal political party, no? Question them. Busomo, I didn't know why are we here after 3 days? Are the John Mahama by Omunum diesel nina? The day near Sweat John Mahama ino, Omukonum Petronina, Mumusan Kwasia for an architect dio when you say, a day na mokatre, didn't you people tell us that you people have made sure that we have energy, we have diesel to power our generators? And these fools sit on TV. No more catch the Ghana for they should read. There's will be a reading via the Tiasia. Any fool can read. Any fool can read. Kwasebia to make in kind. Na entiasia ni ne hia kwasie bia to make kind or twin bia to make kind news or radio so na news no send e be making nyansa no ene ne hia enti you don't read the youth of this day who read and international e na be boy out there be who read you know utini de pem ban ene e bo to. The issue is, how did we get here today? Sanka John Mahama's administration they have been in power for 6 months, 7 months. Now me experience do so, then I'll be like, you know something? At least the people who left office, they were able to leave a backlog. I know. Answer on free office, no, they made sure said diesel the power plant are running. You were supposed to run from there. Before John Mahama entered office, near Doom plant, diesel new. Now the America catch Ghana for they don't read. They don't read in Ghana because what my boy international. What with the international Albert in America into Ghana for they don't read. And there was some pre with my Eddie Pokra for with him to so yakoko. Sam Kwasiade way no mobile from now. And we are not supposed to stop. We are not supposed to stop. We need to stay on them because we him a day way a deliberate. In some now say or can in some now could baby no or see I Baomia Ubetia Nekasa Naneku for now blame no. What she's trying to tell you when you say Abana what to and what to Ababoni. That is what this thing is trying to tell you. The opposite catch on the say I didn't know what to Abama John don't blame Baomia, don't blame Ekufuado. Kwasia, we shouldn't blame them. Who should we blame? For 8 good years, these people were paid. For 8 good years, they told us that almost power generators. then 8 good years, 3 days away from power generators in the doom. And now yama visa na bedroom so good. I did him na empower Ghana. Mona mahemu son. Yama visa na bra na bedroom so good. Now Johnson in your diesel na petrol generator in your juma. Mo yan kwasiafo. Yama mo chance ni biem. Me hu mba bebre wo radio so. Opa oba wa bon wo radio so as I get away. I'm telling you. Where in your catch no one radio with the ultimate catch you uko radio so come despite the obejo kwasi asam na no continue radio so she knows nothing ombreno wants me enchire na de ombreno wants so the jandam now mo person this is how they want to start it. This is the strategy. So right now they are going to make you feel say problem here John Mahama de bae they are going to make you feel say well abana wo to and one to abapa John Mahama has been president for 3 years 3 days 3 days 3 days. In 3 days, when we Juma John Mahama 3 days, when we Juma John Mahama Kwasiafo betina Ghana so 8 years. A Juma John Mahama in 3 days in Kwasiafo into Manyabi. 3 days, we are on radio screaming and want to bring our stupid tribal things out because your party free power. Kwasiafo MPP ba power. When to man kind of crunch and Kwasiafo we. Mo betina radio so na mo to be. Na mo bubu be. And I wait there, where the anesthesia been so, where the obey the day, and the anymore, and I buy where the Kwasiaba, and the when you know, Ebekasa NDC, who be advice NDC, who be blame NDC. 8 years, Mobile Radio Sona Mubube, Kwasiafo. 8 years, 2017 and Kwasiafo about power, now better Kurumha. I don't want him. 8 good years. Mobile Radio Sir, you bet my bomb voice at Chemo, a Hona Mubube. I had the name, if you are said, Nipebu out to for monte. Na ban de sene ebe ye no ontumi nka asem no and when we say John Mahama ni NDC aba omo de omo accommodate nkwase asem enti I say ote ebuom wo hwe na no fia asevin I say ote ebuom I say antrohwe e na otete mic ase na okeka nkwase asem why wenim say antrohwe ba etete mic echikeka nkwase asem question the administration na omo say omo de omo ye adwuma no hwe eka edaho billions of dollars. Every single time IPPs, they are independent power producers, they were telling the government, pay us our money. Radio, go and ask the IPPs how much this government is owing them. IPPs, billions of dollars, they are owing them, they were not paying them. Every time these IPPs can say, unim, you pull it out. You can't afford to be after the money they just incurred debt. You people did not see anything wrong. Asiafo na mo papa ija padie na nke yen sanke be mu de.
Honorable Abujinapo.
Yeah.
Ma menka sa asem misinformation. The oil.
Yes, man. Yes.
All right to do that to tell her the state. But Ghanaians are not interested. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is telling you that we use solar panels so that it can cut down the energy, cost,
Sir, Wankasawati, Kesbin FM. Wabotai. I call any specialty in the end. I debate no yes post. I debate not entertainment so. Or Kasati said you need me answer. Don't can you know kwasiasem. He's pained. Maybe some people almost simple question. Did he know say na Ghana de cut over $50 million and sana MPP free power? It took Abujinapo John to come and tell us on as a ranking member in parliament and Obeka Chere before elections to say Ghana de cut. You hear this amount of money. Did he know? Wakwashe Cambodia suit be a etwapai. Wakose Cambodia seat etwa pai akọ eye race course akọje tie ni shirt mu yakoye operation wo hotem ho because na adwene sa santifo agimi enti wabetina ho me see the question I want to ask him and that fool sitting there so he host no they do no research obudi fufu mo ho kan mo ho bomb ben kwan na betina radio so I'm calling my petition. The question is Sanka Jinapo John I'm the country before say you hear $50 million and over and send in your power anka win him. Why don't you ask the NPP say why didn't they tell us that? We are kwasia. We are dying. Muma Jimmy Moti radio, so you don't understand what you are doing. Inti sanka abu jina po ambe kanchre about 3-4 months ago. Say, you over $50 million. And sana kane ne jina so from some timer. And tinka who out to one. I didn't when we saw MPP no. Say, I didn't want me kanchre say kada ho. Kwasia eno dia umpeso be kan wansem. But you are quick to say they should solve the problem. Sanka MPP no kanchre a year ago say a kadawa and that problem would have been solved. Anka kwasie anka sikam ne campaign nke de solve that problem no. Anka $60 billion now mukotwa no Bank of Ghana no anka de solve problem no. Anka kwasie ampanyi ka cathedral sika anka de solve problem no. We Jimmy. So you knew. Why didn't you blame? Why were you not blaming the government for hiding such an information from us? You want to blame John Mahama? Kotreba. Mo ana mo bodam. Mo ana mo bodam. Mo just say nyina na edibo from kwan. Mo bodam. Mo bodam. Mo just say efo. Me say ana mo bodam. Wo ochina wo kan sport, ochina wo kan entertainment. Na akwa ofri he. Dosol said onim nyansa. Asema woka nyansa ba kumpo nim nyansa. Enti John Mahama be the president 3 days no. O party nkwasia party MPP na for 8 years they knew that they were building debt no. Omo hide from we Ghanaians no. You are not blaming those people, but you are rather blaming a government that has been in power for 3 days. Oh, your chain. And that so because radio so near the juma mo bi na so bana mic ni nye juma na se nipa no oh debia no ma me kire de omo ye we mu foolish MPP boys so oh so okasa no osian ne ma ne na bi o konkoli edin obebo no nte da omo create impression bi to tirim say omo asefo ne de omo ye nkurasefo nti omo de omo nti bibia ase nti de bia so steady boys we wo asantefo radio so a no akobo kuro bi say oh me na bi o won kwantambrade ono de obeti ase because opese unya idea bi say ono na asefo no nko school na asefo no de omo te say robot omo no you cannot convince them sa no mo de aye ye nuanom asantefo no bia beduru ha what is wakasa ne na bi otetema ne na bi otesunyane dabi obebo din bi na wa kire wo say omo de omo ye nkurasefo enti omo nkurasefo de ohiane ne kanea na wanka ne kura nche kurasini na ebe de no so ba ekromni anything na pokwa champagne ka kire Ghana fo ene asantefo ene asanteman say omo de t-shirt ni gele every say na adwini mu no ebi mu ye nkurasefo enti sa small boy we nanimu ba we say amane na asia begina o say I solve it because we don't okay me see John Abuginapo from your own mouth o see ona be ka kire say MPP for ye deka over $50 million. Did the MPP say it was a lie? We Jimmy for na momodin say ye nyina ye mmoa te se mumu bi on momodin se mo betima tena radio so am misinform Ghana for senka o ye journalist a onim nyansa o nya journalist o radio na ayefo and obetina bi so senka wo so ya branch a onim nyansa the first question you need to be asking is say so why didn't the NPP tell us that there was a debt sitting there? Yeah, and then the chest onim nyansa we Jimmy mo de pain mo the tribe na ye edien mo de politics and intia de bia no mo wie no na mo to da hot se akoko kontwa mo the tribe ni pain mo mfa nyansa enya politics and discussing national issues because the question is simple say abino ho no hide a can from Ghana for that abino is an abaya and it's obi ati omo and then we are not supposed to blame this government because there was debt. When they call it or raises alarm, no, the same John Abuginapo, why are you not applauding him and telling the MPP they have deceived Ghanaians? Because for the past 8 years, it means NPP nimse ekada ho no mutinaso and omunim se debi no omu wini power omesa dadamo. Inti ende no sa better clear say na ekada why are you blaming John Mahama and the NDC? Echo you dying. Go back to your lessons. Oko church onye be go paper so oka se ba ko no ahwe a modwen se ye nyina ye Jimmy on se okasa no o se krapa na oye se ECG boss se de no ebeka say no na nka o se krapa no den maye more clarification se ne be hu se ne beka asem now what stops you from going to krapa to question him? We Jimmy for what makes you a media house? What stops you from calling Krapa on your show to question him and ask him those relevant questions? Oh, Kema Krapa na oya kromfo no willingly wababo ncha beka nukra natural lazy ass niggas And I'm putting it radio so. Lazy ass niggas. Go there and work. Ojan Krapano and Embe question Krapa. Go to him and question him. But you are sitting there for the Krapa who is a criminal to come and tell you he's a criminal. You are not going behind the scenes to go do your own checks. When John Abujinapo raised the issue, said we needed $50 million. Did you approach the minister then? Did you approach the energy boss then? You are fools. We are more dirty people. Mono no petition ko di bofro nkwa betra radio so a mo hunyanyanyan na mo tutu ntosio mo bu nkwasiabe ene na mo pese Ghana fo gidi na mo de say kuro no. No, we need to be very, very honest in our deliberation and our discussions. Where is the problem coming from? Now just said John Mahama mobile and $300 million daho and who jua tibia or de asla any those contingency fund to one. Can you say we have a problem today? In Kwasiafo we buy a debia John Mahama fund the bio creative in nine way with you they finished the money. They did not leave anything. Introduce John Mahama to scan come just a power never doom. Who wants to be associated with Edum so we are boa. Hey, mo me mamu warning. Me mamu serious warning. Hey, man, here there's somebody come because what you people are doing, you don't want this country to move forward. I have no problem when you speak the truth. I have no problem. So what can you create extra omo mutie una? Me no any problem yeah. But some person the mic way say krona. You better say first. And sometimes people are like Kevin. You are not supposed to say people should go after them. Massa, Mike back say and say Rwanda. Mike, one person. Because of lies. Because of lies. Into millions of people. Because of Kwasiebi. Now Semba Kubia. Or yeah, now you so be trying to track crew into say the whole country. Let us not underestimate the power of a mic. Let us never do that. Let us not hide behind we are not going to be then somebody. No, we need to let them understand because and rules and regulations. Every job be your rules governing the job. There's a reason why when you become a journalist, when you sit on radio, there are rules and regulations you need to work within. Because the moment you get out of that periphery or that rule, you are causing chaos and you are basically causing harm. And that is what these people are doing. They are not sticking to the facts. They are stepping out of the facts and then touching on people's sentiment, nerves. They are trying to incite groups against a government. That is dangerous. And they need to understand. It is dangerous. It can destroy this nation. It can destroy a whole generation. You don't let any fool sit there and say, because your radio sunti, me say, let's take this simple. When a man who say a kadaho, that Napo or three mukrobo no Napo catch the Ghana for say the car. Yakobusa Napo say, a yet dumusaba no say nyanko a timetable, kwasia for mutna ho di manka bibia. John Abujinapo no ye NDC ne beka kire mo say meti committee so e ka da ho nie mukọ e minister no question no manye mo sora no panama kwahye full suit abetena ho adan a ye ne e wa santime mu ye de tickets be ye ne nim nyansa. You could not approach the government. You could not pose the questions. You allowed the debt to swell. And after a couple of months, I could do $90 million. Odo kwasia de woto achinchere te wo say on tiase na wona na bi oti konkonno one de on tiase wo agimi fo eno na ye dane no ye be ma wona na tiase say wo udi na tro na ye pese oti no kore na se se bia mutwa atro to John Mahama so on dum so ba ya and the Ghana for be hu no kore no ye mpeni biem e ma mutwa san tro no wona na oti konkonno no ye be ka no kore a kire no agimi fo mutiti radio so na nkwasiasam mutiti radio so mutu fin mon kenkan my imagine say ye de enka binyanko di ma o ga we de otomfo anka already minimum no we de menya na yi ase sankwase ade antina muti radio so you are not looking at the bigger picture. You are not looking at the issues. Look at the real issues. Who is supposed to be blamed here? I nana kufu ade there or really we biti baby into on the mfano ho share. That is why we call account. Oh, when you get journalists sit on radio and TV to say the past government omudi enti eye damage omo be nyina no enya omo problem eye ne problem a oye kwasia so tie journalists etina the radio so obi a so ka politics e ka kire say oh aban na obaye no sa aban no omo be say bibia esi ade omo wie mu na mo power the ebe ma power no aye adwuma no say ye be kwakoso sankofo no pa. It's part of the governance. The accountability part is part of the governance. In kwasiafo we upa man ne NDC for NDC MPP for Tringum. Oma betina ho akem. Hey, who be that? Where the witch hunting kwasia? How do you want us to solve our problems? How do you want us to get our money back? 90 million no, and 50 million no. Why papa na emetia? Wo. O ho apre utu ushu to ati no pastor out radio so e kasa utru mu nyina adori nsuwe. Wo ubetime $50 million. Where should we go get the money? Mahama ban then okasa another tax abeto so akwasi ampe wa betena kase and the NDC and the tax aba intin kwasi afo no mu wie sika no. Why are you telling us omu de omu wie omu ti omu baby? No, they are still supposed to answer questions. They are supposed to be questioned. They are supposed to show us why this happened. Accountability is very vital when it comes to nation building. You cannot neglect accountability and expect a government to be able to succeed. No. Intimo sa jimino. The problem we are seeing today, MPP in the course here, and they need to prove to us, say, and no more, I was say, a whole journalist sit and say, Ekufuor the we are cotton or numni into Yana Yambre. Into Ekufuor and Nkofuor no, Sikom Riana, you should not worry about it. But Mahama and Kopesi Cambra, now Papa, no Panatas saying. Yakaso be unfunny Papa Sass and Papa was say. Yakaso be any 20,000 can open or free. Instead of you to demand people to account for their stewardship, no, or kwasi to wash a race course tie. Jin so ni nyansa chen, unia santinina, or no jina kejetia air tompo buano. I junior say, what a case been in tea. Sa Jimmy Kasa Webi, and this is the Jandam. Sanyuma we yam penny koso. I am telling you, Ghanaians, yeah. Me started the 2025 season, I have not started. Me say 2025, I've not opened my season yet. But when it is necessary for me to step in, I'll step in. Anything in the umuha. And sign your way no person started to meet Mama Mani Juma. Let's give John Mahama the room to work. 3 days, the John Mahama, 8 years, Ekufuor or whatever, 3 days, the John Mahama, Ghana. 8 years, Sankwasiafo went to manye. No pressure from anybody. No pressure. Because Kwasiafo, you didn't give Ekufuor any pressure. No animal should give John Mahama pressure. He needs to work at his own pace. He is ready to serve and is willing to work. His experience, his record shows. The kind of people he's appointing now is showing, say, Monkwasi people, no pressure, no fool should try to come sit on radio. Baby, ma NDC for pressure. Baby, yes, I didn't there. And the moon take a break because speed in the banner. I bet it's some force in the You people should get these things right. John Mahama and the NDC, every government to be a baby, we have the right to criticize the government. It's a fact. We'll be able to criticize them, but it should be constructive. You need to have facts. It needs to make sense. But so why didn't be say or power no or when people need free power into person by force or the pressure be by NDC so and the Ghana nenya would de and yes so de. We are going to stay on you fools for a long time. We are not going to stop. We are going to kill Jandam. John Mahama, Professor Nano Pokua Jiman, NDC government, no pressure. 8 years, Kwasiafo, mama pressure. Ekufuor to me ba asantimemu, no akache kwabere for some Kwasiafo, on your mokwan don't peromunye. In nine namumbe mashisha munantem se mfui mwentu mankasa. Achichidie we ya, sebio, ye tulisha chobox mukotono no, oba asantimemu de nakonyo betinaso, ekachire munyina mugwa asantimemu se. Kwabere for, omufam Kwasianko, onya kwan, omuntu. Munyina mo be madane te se de poki ehihyehyɛ mu nantem motena ho din toto be Kwasiafo mo be aba ana mo be bube ana mo be kyerɛ mmɛma sɛm mo mmɛma sɛm no maka hyɛ de mo ma ne nka mo nantem. No pressure from nobody. John Mahama is going to work. You have the right to criticize. It should be constructive. Don't try ma obi a menna na adwene. Nobody in Ghana on hinio sofuo konfuo, nobody can give John Mahama pressure. When bosom let's 8 years, when to my pressure, we are ready to help build this nation. See, NDC government in the call wronger, people like us, we will use the facts to criticize them. Yeah. When the NDC government call wronger, I'll not just come and sit here and say, hey, I'll bring the documents to criticize them. That is what we are going to do from today. Bring your facts to criticize. Do not use that's our pain, that everlasting pain that is going to be there for about 36 years. And some who power be don't try and use that everlasting pain to try and confuse Ghanaians. Yen Jimmy BMO. Yen Yan Kwasiafo BM. We are going to make sure the right things are done. We are going to make sure the government is given the room to deliver. We are going to make sure, say, every single thing be a no kroma na yede no kre na beye. Obi need the right to think, say, obey to me the pain, yaw, be an the party, and kwasi party be every power, any tribe or time be babatina radio. So you people munti your break. John Mahama no pressure. Professor Nana Opoku no pressure. They are the presidents in Ghana. They work and we believe in them. There's hope today. And we will make sure we guide them. We try everything possible to criticize them constructively with the right evidence to make sure they deliver for Ghanaians. That's it. Well, the other way. President John Dramani Mahama has directed his executive secretary to formally write to the Inspector General of Police to request an update on the status of investigations into the death that occurred during the 2020 and 2024 elections. And John Dramani Mahama had directed the secretary, your friend Mr. Callistus Mahama, say unreleased krata and comma a police opinion your friend IGP. Now can't IGP say a nipa you kuomo election 2020 so refia metro any nipa you kuomo election 2024 we know or per se a IGP be investigations no or say one or per se ohu omo ku Ghana for. Intended the president of the Republic of Ghana, John Mahama, was suma letter through the secretary, Emir comma IGP. Now letter no, you be kanya jujum, you be for 30 minutes. If you want to be a phone lines, Ejujum, John Mahama try and kasane the oppressor IGP, you know. Mamu nyina matia says, send your beya kwasi ebin kwashe Vietnam suit. Betna Kesvin and Asasi radio. And I got a tono boom, ewo ebia, Peace FM. So wabruchi, and Mekam kwasi someone chiremo. Bibe nyabu Jujum Magana for Matiasie. All right, so killings when they see 2020 elections in your bonipa to pay in what team 2024 years so and Kufuado anybody umia ya bonipa to ekuomo elections. John Mahama choleta koma IGP say me na me president sadie na o say yehuhwem sisia na emom no e o say nya abotre ne kan letter ne tiase ne ehu de John Mahama poti de potia ope e wo IGP ho because debi asabuti na asrewa oje ne ba ana o ma ne maduane na oyini ne ato nchen na sebio obi bese eye de amiko bi na manke bi de ene nka wankokora nkeye ene so otwe mom de wankokora ne we de ebeko ene ti anwumre mete ha eye asantika santi me de ebe start de me beye no yesi eye de coach amansa sebio otonsuom kura ne honsensan de ewo ho de eye ne dada na saa ne ebe ne de ye be kenkan ne adwudwom e magana fo atiase now de John Mahama etro ekoma eye IGP ni ebe de edo enkwasi abenko na say kuru ebe. Now, this is the letter from the presidency, 0PS 2632522. The Inspector General of Police, letter ni free, the Office of the President. The kwakoma, IGP. John Mahama, and or instructed, the Secretary, Mr. Callistus Mahama, and also throw letter way, the IGP. Now, letter no echo free, the Office of the President, as you can see up there. And Osha letter it is addressed to the Inspector General of Police, Ghana Police Service, National Police Headquarters, Accra, Ghana. Dear Dr. Dampare, sorry, Dr. Dampare, if you say me the Dr. Mbeba, Dr. Dampare. Now letter no, dear Nitri Pono essay request for immediate investigation into the death of 8 Ghanaians during the 2020 and 2024 general elections. Dr. Dampare and the letter and Secretary President President John Dramani Mahama ho the secretary the and say let an tipon say John Mahama say or share IGP say enimenim here you can say immediate enimenim here or say or per se IGP no ebie nhwehwemu ewo 2020 and 2024 elections nipa omuwu ye be ye enwotwe no or say or share IGP say yem be investigation na enimenim here ye hu omo a omudi sa abone no. I have been instructed by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or His Excellency John Mahama to formally request your office to initiate immediate investigations into the tragic death of Ghanaian citizens during the 2020-2024 general elections. I am Mr. Callistus Mahama, Secretary to the President, and I'll say, President, John Mahama, amame instructions say men kan kyerɛ wo emfa krata we mrɛ wo say ɔpɛsɛ wo bie nhwehwɛmu ɛwɔ ɛyɛ deɛn election 2020 nipa kunkum ɛne election 2024 kunkum na ɛbaa so no ɔsi enim heya be investigations no ɔkɔ n'anim no yɛdwudwam so amefoɔ muntina mo ha ɔsi these incidents which occurred in various parts of the country have left a lasting scar on our democratic process, and it is imperative that justice is served for the victims and their families. Letter no John Mahama through the secretary Ericoma Dr. Dampare no say science some see 2020-2024 you cool nipa during elections no ama ye kebi mamin kebi no sebio atwena sekakra ama sebio enwaka ama nipa bi enhyeda enyi gidie wom nti ohu ne say saa eye nhwehwemu yi so otumi ya ebema Ghana for gidie ye wo kebi mamin kebi mu ene sebio ye beginem ema enu egina ne naso no ebema eden ebema na gina ena eno nso no ebeboa ma ebusuafo a omade hia ye bo mutuo 2020-2024 no election no almost obenya akomapa sebio ehun se oman etimi sebio yentumi nko enku obi emfa ne hundi na omo a omudi saa adwiri mu no ensobio aban anase emra ene omudi yedwudwam so amefo omuntie me. Now, to ensure the investigations are comprehensive and transparent, we respectfully propose the following. John Dramani Mahama, through his secretary, Mr. Callistus Mahama, no, or say Mr. Dampare, President to say investigation, they move back daho, kroji, na wanka se weni, and I say we juma be sweni, na Ghana for be say ya boy juma abo Ghana for nyina ho ban, ehu no kure no, sene beya obi entumi kan sem hunu nkyere IGP, enka se police for endi omu juma ye no, or se sebio omu de nsem bi to wenim senia, anka sa nsem we nka wo hwe no so ka ho, e de investigations na nka beboa, e proposal, e ade bi a sebio, e adwenkyere a omu de ka ho, sene beya wo ye wadwuma ayama wenim so enko sa adwenkyere ana proposal, ana se sebio e adwene a omboso ede mawo. President Nana Dankwa Ekufuado ofiri aban mu a yehu se sebio odimi no enyansafo ana onyansani President John Mahama aba ono na enya abotre e solve Ghana problems. So amefo obi aye okay yento aso obi aba fine wo Ghana yede no kure no be bia be fine squeaky clean ai now yenko eye proposals no so. 1. Establishment of a dedicated investigative task force. Now we read it under data or say form a special task force within the CID to focus solely on these cases, ensuring undivided attention and efficient handling of this matter. Omo adwenkyira John Mahama through the secretary Edema Dr. Dampare say was sa investigations we shedati team and a task force omo de omo dwuma ne say omo betena asem we so se ne be omo adwene enko be foforo so omo betuma concentrate edi dwuma no ama sebio investigation no akoso totin enti one of the proposals at John Mahama Edema Dr. Dampare sebio the presidency omo respected and say omo pese IGP a special task force omo dwuma nkoane saa killings no se ne be ya omo no benya abotre enya time adwudwam amehu nipa omo di saa dwuma no. Proposal number 1 no John Mahama sa the proposal number 2 ema Dampare. Number 2 was say collaboration with witnesses and families, or say conduct thorough interviews with witnesses, victims' families, and other relevant individuals who may provide crucial information. I see another proposal, and I say, I can share an audit to John Mahama editor Dr. Dampare and say, I see, team, do you have something for me? With the John Mahama and the second proposal, the Madam Dampare say, I see, collaborate with witnesses and families. I see. Sa team na obete no e wo se omutumi ne den omo a sebio asem ne sie no na omo wo ho omo ni tua sebio et se Kevin Taylor mo bo videos no nipa na omo wom ebusuafo na yeku omo de hye no o se proposal be say mo ne sankofo dia mo frefro bu nyina mra na task force ne any omo ndi nsa wo so because omo na sebio dodo no na omo wo bebia ensem ne sie no omo na sebio omo wo inginaso any evidence a ebetumi ama mo ansem no nhwehwemu no akototen. Proposal number 3. So I'm for Obi okay. Review of electoral security arrangements. I say investigate the role and actions of security personnel deployed at the affected polling stations to determine their involvement or oversight. John Mahama said the third proposal by or say sa elections no 2020-2024 no. I was say at the end of the day no. Dampare any investigating team na obeti task force no. I was say almost sa share soldier for any police for ye suma omo na omo wo sin no I say omo nya botre no mo hwehwem hu omo na omo wo ho omo aye suma omo dwuma potia na oso mo kodi commander na omo hye kire nipa omo sensan krata ma omo koye omo ma order o say sa nyom de behia say task force na ni be ko ho na eye police fo a who were involved ye kase omo ye involved asem ni see no omo wo ho police ni bia ni wo ko ho a na sebio enye penyin na suma no unless some call me police for because I wish a video now you police for no mujina ho almost shut down pariase. In the social video no Techman South 2020 and not police for her into John Mahama proposal and say Mr. Dampare who be a tax force now making sure the police ni bia na or what's seen no mobile friend no na matoto ma no na ye hu senior ye small mo call her jumadi and also mukodi weapons and ekuto mo commander no di omonim any omo logistics ni de ma no ekosisa or say and also a proposal. Proposal number 4. So I'm 4. Obi okay. Okay. Number 4. See, use of forensic evidence. John Mahama, there's a member David Bio. John Mahama. Use of forensic evidence. Or see, employ advanced forensic techniques to analyze any physical evidence from the crime scenes, including bullet casings, weaponry, and other materials. John Mahama say, Dr. Dampare. In fact, when I'm your president, through my secretary, no, me per se this fourth suggestive proposal we udiso ebeboa yina. Or say what the abefo in hwehwemu a your friend forensic audit. King oh we side for movies na. Or say yemfa abefo in fidie enye den endi dwumadie we sebio lie detectors senia bullet toto ye pay bullet shells no de toto form ye yi ni nyina bebia wo na ye kenkan ne hu number we serial number bullet we de Mr. Nkansa ne de ma no sebio sa tear gas we o se ye hia forensic audit in hwehwemu a sebio CPC ta in hwehwemu a te say ye de them and so clean apepa ho squeaky cleaner sebio obigina bebia ontumi ka say we de mindi for anamindi bem o se eno na John Mahama say Dampare what task force na our mobile investigations or omun enfandi djuma yentoa so John Mahama kan sem mi dwudwam sehwi at contombra for obi aye okay de asankregwa bibia fine wo ho obi ate ase somonti bibia ase a phone lines bibia mo frɛ me na me nchechi why asankregwa midomo mo so midomi I know asankregwa for now mama yanko enum the proposal number 5 John Dramani Mahama Ediama Dr. Dampare. Besides, I tell you. Now number 5. John Mahama say or propose say the collaboration with electoral and civic bodies or see work with the Electoral Commission and other relevant agencies to review reports from the 2020 and 2024 elections for additional context. Or see Dampare men di djuma no enya nkwa no be di djuma because elections time ene ma santokwa no ene ekumu no esiye ewudie no nti ebeye se wo ne isi no ebeka montoma aboeni na maye mpensempensemu ene other agencies sebio omoso no omoye civic bodies omono so na election omo kan e de se kode oni ade no nyina wo ebi me observers ni ade no omo se mo involve omo in the elections the investigations the killings no se ne be ebema modwuma na ye wano titru Electoral Commission no o se monton sanfra Electoral Commission no commissioners adom wo ho agent no mo share Electoral Commission tade de omu hu ye de fa ho de dwuma mu di ye ni nyina beboa ama de investigations no esita hwe apeke now ukwasia wa o say and this is coming from the secretary to the president John Mahama no asem and o de abre de Dampare o say to maintain public trust and ensure transparency, we kindly request periodic updates on the progress of the investigations. John Mahama say, Dr. Dampare, Efe, say, and the Ghana for Yaberisha and Simu, or see, dear Opesa Ohun say, investigations in the question, and was a tax force, no, at least every week be able to me briefly Ghana for the Omohu and the baby Omoko. Because ebeboa ma yenyina yeto ya boa omomo ma yedwuma no into say John Mahama the president of the Republic of Ghana 2025 no or say Dr. Dampare some investigations so mu bia ye periodic update. So Bronica a periodic update and Brofumunika periodic update. It is a sebio where the manus obabu ninsa a periodic. Just a busumi biabeba. That means that I was set yene timemufono mutumi emeden a church and semuchre senior investigations in the cosono. In the John Mahama say obe pese a sa investigations no periodically no ana wano ana embreso week biana 2 weeks biano omo press conference na omo bedwam amehu bebi omodu nipo mo interview and just about your final a revelation but also me last week you interview nipa 30 nipa 15 you interview police for 30 you interview EC4 you way you bullet shells you nipa by evidence by or say Ghana for into week biano or some way update national television na ye nyina ehu sibia asem no ko when your friend of transparency Oku Enima John Mahama through his secretary or trust me or say this will help to keep stakeholders informed and assure the public of your commitment to uncovering the truth. Now, we are confident in the competence and professionalism of the Criminal Investigations Department and trust that your efforts will yield the necessary results to bring justice to the victims and their families while preserving the integrity of Ghana's democratic process. We assure you of the utmost support should you require any additional support or information from us. Signed, yours sincerely, or signed by Callistus Mahama, PhD. Oh, also a doctor. Dr. Callistus Mahama, Secretary to the President. And the Criminal Investigations Department, Nipa ye CC omo, and Nipa omoso ensaka krata webia, ninyina wa files so no. Yedibi Koma, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Nana Jane Opokwajiman, ninsa eka krata nibi. The Chief of Staff, Mr. Julius Debra, ninsa kebi. And ya receive there was letter na akodu Ghana Police Service, headquarters. Nipa or receiving letter no your friend Sergeant Joshua Nate and or receiving on the 10th of January 2025 was signed IGP secretary no. Into this letter is on record. We are expecting the IGP to come out to tell us say a task force has been set specifically to deal with this the election killings 2024 killings. John Dramani Mahama is showing leadership. John Mahama is willing to serve. Professor Nana Opokwajiman is going to support him to do that. This is what we have been waiting for. We wanted a leader who will open up, who will let us know that we are part of governance. This is what we call collaborative governance. We are part of people we have elected into office. We are also part of the governing body. We are also going to suggest, we are also going to help through the little resource we have. Way any other teacher mind. So if you are seeing this, more sankregwa, more bekwai, more ejuso, more swami. Dear Essin said John Dramani Mahama, who the president of the Republic of Ghana, no, or the letter Comma Dampare, near Eugene Muachiremo. We air Dampare Jejiriji. It's up to him to do what we want. What the president wants is what we Ghanaians we want. And I agree with every single thing the president has suggested to the IGP. And I know Dampare Christoni Sebio Odenukre Sir Odidi IGP no. These are proposals that are unique also DSO. Until we are waiting for the IGP immediately to respond to this letter publicly through a press conference to let us know say we can trust him. We can trust him. Inti, this is what is on the table. We are Ghana in our team. Ghana na munimuno. The Ghana under Kwame Nkrumah, the Ghana under JJ Rawlings, the Ghana under John Mahama and Atamelsono, the Ghana under John Mahama no, the Ghana again under John Mahama no, and no Monsaka no. Transparency, accountability, and astatino. And it's going to be clear cut. This is not witch hunting. This is clear cut transparency, accountability. It is very important. Into your Ghana with Yemia, what Tieni in our ha. Ochina, Kwasiebia Betina radio so Sebeke cancer and Fufu say, hey, Kevin, you nim de John Mahama or your president, no, I catch IGP. Yeah, expect to say IGP so ebedi proposal and so. John Mahama on your autocrat, one share IGP or say, way, yeah. And I know the IGP knows these proposals are legit and he will do what the president is asking. It remember Kwasiebia Betina radio so Ochina. And can't you say, I yantiasie, John Mahama cholete be and making kan you machirono. Sani ebeyeno. Yede no kure and a better mine.
Long time.
Go ahead.
what Mama put across is very good. As a man, I know his man of accountability. I once told you that this man will win the election, but I was a bit skeptical. But very the man has become our president, and we hope we'll be able to be nation and do the right thing to us.
Thank you very much. All right, thank you. Hello, caller. Oh, this line is acting up. Hello, caller.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Afia Pokua. Listen, my before baby, on Kasishi, because let me say, on your TV, and all kind we just full of 5 hours. I mean, how can it be that that's wicked? The amount of fuel, a terrible 1 hour, 1 hour. I mean, don't go for it. Maybe I'm a kind of about your.
But I'll say thank you very much. Hello, caller.
BBO,
Go ahead, BBO.
I pick it. Where the Mr. Down for Aquatesi CID. No, we need him on this one. Thank you.
What's his name?
We don't want the makeup one. We want the Aquatesi one. Bring that Aquatesi.
Oh, what's his name? Mr. P. What's the guy's name? Oh, former CID boss. When company investigations were simple, crab. You go away. I'm not going to.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, caller. Kenya what? Kazabitio.
Good evening from Ghana.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Yeah, that's the thing that I said. Let Tennessee, Mahama, they will do some of Pana. I'm motion, so I don't know mention.
Mahama did 3 days by office. You can see what he has started doing. Let's take our time. Everything is going to roll out, and it's going to roll out slowly. You see, it grinds slowly. So the bold decision he has taken now, it shows that we all see says something is going to happen. Let's relax. It's going to work out.
Okay. All
right, thank you. Hello, caller. Kasamitio.
Hello.
Yeah.
Abuake.
Original.
Kevin, we had pa. We had pa.
Yamisho, me that say.
Missy, NDC for no. And you can some go be evidence na ewamu. Evidence no be nyama mu nyina nti. Wa. Ntima go be evidence be nyama mu. Nti nyame ka ho.
Thank you, nyame ka so ho. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Hello, President.
Yeah, we call.
Afia Pokua. Money Juma. When paying for money, I Juma. I'm sure. I give you the former energy minister, Oma responsible for that. Oil now so the Udugu Canyon, Freedom also Canyon Magana. No, I say you don't want to Abemu. We have to charge these people.
Oh yeah, because I think there's something we all need to understand, and I think I forgot to speak on that. And that thing is got to do with when there's a change in government, right? And now it's good you brought this up. You see, when there's a change in government, the first line of action, normally, it's initial assessment. You have to assess the situation. And that was what John Abu Jinapo and Jana Mekachenko from Tikesbin. And this girl now, most of my journalists said they are not smart. When there's a change, when the government takes over, there's something we call the initial assessment. You need to assess. And then after that, you conduct an audit. So when you conduct the audit, then what you do is you provide the current status report. Where to take the whole thing from. So you first do what we call a assessment. You conduct the audit and then the current status report, before you make a move. After 3 days, the office. Now it's not Kesme Kase. I will say John Mahama Sovia. So we will catch say we need 90 million. This is part of the the auditing they are doing, they are assessing the situation, and they need to let you as a Ghanaian know the situation on the ground. So for them telling you this is where we are, this is what we came to meet, it does not mean that they are neglecting their responsibility. And no, they don't understand. And then they queer Pokemon, they don't learn. They are stupid. Party opposition, and they are and it's the Biometric radio. Yeah.
You see, the reason why I brought this one up, I was listening to Jinapol, and then I think the joy in him, those guys were asking him. In fact, I'll say, they saw it didn't transition, will be said also waka, but we'll get to the point that, no, small. I say here, in the situation, then they decided that about crude oil. The people told them that they are not government. It's one will accept their order. Because even though now we no more transitions, still no government or money power. So they didn't deal with them. So they were not just sitting down, analyzing the situation, knowing that these people now are sabotaging that government. They're trying to go around them and defeated them. Still, they couldn't until the power was handed over to them. So these people are wanting to come we need to bring them, asking them there. The main sabotaging is Ghanaians who are they are trying to suffer them. We need to ask them, we need to charge them because I am the man about president, but we don't want that.
Let me show you, Fanti. I appreciate this. All right. Hello, caller. Hello. All right. Inti. Hello. Good evening.
Hello, Aho.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Listen, meanwhile, Jama, Latana, reading in a more than Dampa. Listen, Dampa, why Dama, Mamma come find the Kesabi. Oh, smart for Banasa or can you scanner? Oh, ne, I call last one. Now for now, you scanner. I will burn tomorrow because in your bar, summoned. It's a will summon down. You are some show through. Oh. The winner Damparae, Sisi, I know who Papan. Oh, when the nano, all dear Yimuquemo, the make you within your bay. Nessia, as what I shall say, a call head a monk of one for Wambra. And says, I remember say how comes in, or come, or no other than a book. I was how comes one quite Mangasa. I swear, but the last Peswa, Mangasa, the book of court in your jail.
I'm sure Fantini, how comes in. As some more, how? Hello, caller.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hi, Kevin. This is my first time of calling.
Great.
Money Ejuma.
May I say?
Yo, to my point, I'm saying near Waka, where did you watch Ghana for no? Ne quite no. Why are dear? The reason why I make us on is fair. John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency. I order say IGP enye hwehwemu no oko elections no anaso oye ne campaign no otie ne Ghana for hwehwe enti no mestre say Ghana ni biara wa wo hu ne etie bi abomodin say wo be ka no kra ni trodo because your democracy mu and say obi ewu because of elections enti no at the end of the day, now was no cranny dead. Send your beya, a busia force will make car or more yaw. Send your beya, they will find closure. Now, 1 hour, yes, I know they will be brought to justice. When no cranny, Juma, may I say.
Thank you very much. All right. Hello, caller. All right. My caller, you have about 10 minutes to end today's show. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Yami Shan on Tunquem.
I mean,
Nandi Wash Yano, Embremo. Name 2025 year rim, Michelle. Tim the Indian went jay. Kicking one money, change you on margin. Because a free German as Mamma Canon.
But I say thank you very much. Honestly, consider no. Hello, caller. Hello. All right, my caller, wait. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello. Good morning.
Yeah.
That's what I want to say. Na me sit down pare ono na asem ne fa no no ono na ye san ma no akohwehwe ase mu nti be dey humu no kore.
My letter na me kan. Letter na me kan no. President say Dampare Emma the police CID office MBA investigations. Secondly, onto a special task force na omundid sa adwuma no without him being part of it. Thirdly, only EC4 any civic societies are part of the elections no only collaborate no to gather evidence. 4, nipa Ghana hu bibi about the killings no they have the right to take the evidence and 5 for a forensic investigations and elections no send a dear fingerprint any a bullet shells at the top of the bibiano yanjum emfa de abefo abrofo scientific research in kaho na yehu no credit to do. It is not solely as some na John Mahama ediakoma dampare no enye dampare na bibia esini so John Mahama ne NDC administration per se so many people institutions to be part of the investigations and you and I are Ghana for now near Ohio evidence and so I will say when the evidence are clear, nobody can cover it up. After what you say. All right. Okay. It looks like he just went off. Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yeah, Kasami to you.
Yeah, Kevin. Within the say, my friend from New York. I first journalist now was as we do the program now or boy and person be friend now can be kakrafa. No or sampa radio station be near friend Yankees radio.
Okay.
And the dimpa at the Prince Williams. And Gabi Ekofa if you order by Kumasi no. Enti yen so yebeboa na every information efa no bia ebenya bia no yen so the best and me kra maka youth no be come ho aboma on be deal with journalists omo dis ankwa say no me be support omo $2,000 enti no ai yen be ka bom na ya boa mo ma na akoso yen pese be ka no.
Thank you very much. Hello caller.
Hello Kevin, good evening.
Good evening Kasamitio.
But Lawrence name Casa Free New Jersey.
Okay.
Kevin, I'm Pato Matisse almost double any Azugu policy you know where resign. Ejane double so Jane. Intimate stress say President John Mahama was starting a Juma na omu investigated here. You know say double near Azugu omuko mu amanfo tuo ewo ayawaso. Enti baby omojana ko bia no esem bra no kofo mo ba because anye saa obi su baby no wodwane esa eman no enti nkoso yebu say no ye hu say president pa na ba brese Mahama ba no obebu man akufo ado no obewie sika obebu man obewie sika na titira sem na obedi ye but president we dey ye hu say nyuma pa no wasate a oye enti baby a double ejana ko bia no esem bra kofa ne ba oni Azugu na saa sojani na owo kumase a osesa ballot boxes ekogu ni fie ya nka omokosofo no saa ono so ayi se emra ayawa so agon isu ni fie no ona na okomande nti o se ono so no emra ni ni di because Kevin babi adu no betre ohini bi anyi ni hu free saa de sofu bi anyi ni hu fra momo we na president Mahama fa mra emu man no yempe enya bia biem me da bebre.
Thank you very much. All right, hello caller.
Hello.
Yes sir, go ahead.
Hello. Nimako
o get to madane
Rabai
Nimako o get to madane
Nimako. Okay, so nyame person me can you I think Mahama is being smart about this. As I said, a friend is saying Dampare be pese obe retaining into obe kan ho aye investigations ni nyina
Obebo and obetumi obe obe. Na owie na Mahama ebisa ne say, "Oh, Auntie Jack, nka obetumi aye we nyina na watwen afi nyina na afi wa pam no." That is what I wish say Mahama be because obepe so be retaining into obeye obe put everything in place to do the investigation. So we are na afi we shown red card. Now we yinedi. That's what I wish say Mahama be. Now another thing I'm say and they say obiara obedwane fi krum ho because we ska anawa ye bibinu. We have to put in place extradition agreement with any country bia nipa ne bedwane akoshe because I hear ebinu asati dwane I don't know how true it is, but definitely ebinu be sadie no. Until we should begin to think about that extradition agreement with all the countries are on bedwane akoshe so that they will be brought back to face the music. Because untumin disika na unjani nkoshe abrochire baby. I was say yedi uba na obra be you ano evidence be out.
Thank you very much. All right. Hello, caller.
Kev, how you doing?
Good. Go ahead.
Kev, I gotta tell you this, man. We've listened to you and we started to pay attention to politics a lot, especially Ghana politics, right? And we see the difference. What happened in the last 8 years versus now. For example, 2 days ago, right, Senator Mahama Ottawa, no conference about what's going on with the Doomsday War now. So now kind of for that 5-minute speech, not on my and I. It's very important I say we have to pay attention to him because we've never seen, for a while, we've never had a president that could strategize like he's doing right now. 8 years ago, 8 years, Billy, on doing anything about strategy for 8 years, and teach you about anything that. Oh, Jack, 8 years, you've not seen anything like this ever in your life, and this is beautiful. And I hope, say Mahama, you keep doing what let him do it, because he knows what he's doing, and I know, say by all means, he's gonna lead us back to the right path.
Thank you very much. All right, show boss. Okay, hello caller. Hello. All right, my member caller be waha. I'm a brochure for by $1 sika into dollar language. No, dollar cannot say sika wum. I got to do it, man. We got to give him time to do his job. Where is sika wum? He has to do his work. Where America ni sika bi asemi okebia dollar go ho ehun ice wo ho. What's here? You got a lot of his job, man. You don't see anything like that for 8 years. When you're like, maybe I have not seen anything here for. We have not seen anything like this. Hey, Mr. Kevin, that guy Mahama is working. What it here for, bro? We praise God. We praise God. He is working. Here for, bro. Now what it we know Mahama will work. The strategy, and then the strategy. Here for the here for, bro. Hello, caller.
Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Where are you?
Madam Mustafa Tiki.
Mustafa Kasa.
Sisi Madam Parano, Sisi, the Upper Point says, since I put for the Pointino, when I hear Juma, I feel no Baby Juma. And Tisiana, I pick Madam Parepa, pick Yaman, I feel no Baby Juma.
Okay. Maybe some people say, now, Jan Kruma, while resigning, and I say, Jan Kruma, no, the board be so that the creative artist today. Jan Kruma resigning, and I saw that we are a member of the Jan Kruma resign, or she's still a member of the creative artist because the area of America, bro, for the Ekara. Did she resign, or she's still there? You said ice room, bro, for ice room. Is Jan Kruma still part of the creative? Yeah, go for no. So is Jan Kruma part? Moka bro for a young for Moka a young for bro for a quantity. Hello, how are you? Everything is fine. Oh, thank you, Mr. Nkrumah. Hey, young for bro for Gab did them and chat no bro for asa. How you doing, sir? Good. All right, have a good one. And one no, it's for the ice room. How you doing? Good. Everything's fine. I'm gonna see you later. Just I want to say, hey, yeah, go for no. Oh, Mr. Nkrumah. Long time. Oh, long. Acho, it is long. I saw you. Hey, you are fine. You are make fine. And so, Brunisha, how you doing? You're looking good. Thank you. I'll see you later. Oh, go be near a year for. Hey, I'm welcome. Long time, long. I don't even understand. The last time I saw you, it's been years. From Paul. Hey, Nimako. It is this church that you have been going all this, bro. In a quantity them, kwasiasam. In your bro. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, boss.
Hello.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello.
Kasa mitio, Kasa. Oh, I can hear you, Kasa mitio. Metonka, Kasa.
Hello.
Yeah, Kasa, Metonka. Oh, they're not ready. Hello, caller. All right. Asma me king. Ehian for brofo. Bra be bread and sana. Bibia tin. Ehian for. Hello. Good evening. We didn't here for a meeting now. Hello. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hi, Kevin. Otsuden. Afia Pokua. But your friend Francis, they call it the UK. Now, Kevin, Ghana has a big problem. Ghana has a very, 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 very big problem. Thank God we have Mahama in place. But my only problem there, Mahama is not going to be a lifetime president. So the question is, after Mahama, what's going to happen? Now, the IGP Dampare, during your time of office, people were killed. Obin Papa, Obin Nuya, Obin Wofa. And you saw nothing wrong with that. For the president to come and tell you to do an investigation, then there's a problem.
Yeah.
Person I feel his position is
there's a big problem. Yeah.
Person I feel there, his position is untenable. Now let me give the IGP a few clues. Surely somebody's going to find out fault. Into the first paragraph, the report, or okay. For the police service, our duty is to protect and to serve. We didn't protect Ghanaians. We didn't serve the community. So I submit myself to the law. And they should deal with him. Kevin, Ghana has a big problem. After Mahama, that is what I'm worried about. A lot of shit is going to happen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We pounce. Ghana has a problem. The police are supposed to serve. The police are supposed to protect. The police, they failed in serving and they failed in protect effort. Yes, come on, fast. But I'm maybe a phone here for them, friend. Kevin, that is saying, hey, Navishra. Oh, nice. Afia Pokua on Casamono or say data. Hey, here for. Won't they have from the bay? I UK for the evil. It's for pounds for the London for no. I'm buy a fast $1 for no. Oh, dear, I'm be phone lines. And here for one friend. Oh, the obet, me. Hello, caller.
Hello, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. My cousin free. Oh, Bini. Oh, okay, Bini.
Okay.
Okay.
Sare, what did you do? The person because you say, "Sir, Afia Pokua, waba botia, on trust no fear journalism, on trust no on analyzing the whole from the past. You more be a Ghana be on. Sir, I know I be say Paul, I do much na or your interview or a Casamanto. No, but you best see I don't know. You what you know? I want to be channel. And this guy now or better how a simple kind of fast food new bakumpo and fast food beer because a friend say Musi your mama 3 days he should start right away. Right away, no sika be na da ho. Tell your mama Jessica, mumu batu ye na mudi ye de mo pen. Mudi start to say more fly around no. Your mama buy wa fly. Okpoko ye hu ato okpoko. Ye ma otimfa, ye nyina
Thank you very much. Oh, you are done. Hey, wait dey menka bibia. I just say me bibia o. E bi o ka se be Kevin me die duro na bibi. Bi die duro bia o. Bi nim dia ko. Hello caller.
Hello, Mr. Kevin. How you doing?
I'm good.
When you die, them kurama.
When you dem kurama.
Mr. Kevin. Yes, so I can't tell Mahama media me pe commission back one person start to me a fake news commission because fake news and no I say pe no sumra. Near report so that we can report the fake news. You got it?
I got it. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Today is about accents. You can accents.
Fast. Quick. Ice wom. Young go way. Hey Kevin. David, why you dear do? Why you dear? Long time and the movie and see that. Oko Africa movie na start here. Movie no. Dialogue no. To start movie. Nigeria for the check Ghana for some kwasi asebro. Start movie na. Obewi na camera na the circle at the Nigeria Ibadan state. Na ka atwomuko. Na ka atwomuba. Na ka atwom. Eno ko 8 minutes. Hey, movie baako ni etwa town. Ni etwa krama bi na odidi. Ni enam krom na emba bi kuta bag. Movie baako ansa na de abetu fie. Yansa na ba eye akobi na ade bia na oba breaking heart na osuno. Papa kokobi no. Oh darling. Darling, don't leave me. All the day I'm breaking heart. So I got a say. I go COVID. Say you news the day. All the day I'm osun. Darling. Or could this get no grados? Or this get no grados? I talk quack. Yeah. Papa. I go the say. Nigeria ni kokobino. Akobino. Movie bako. Near the camera them chrome. Yes, oh way B rolls. You to be a movie. And there was a title, no, my fiancé's husband. Na adia no ye to be jina nyumba ko so na camera ne da gwem na camera na beda dan so na ka betwom and movie ba ko adi pe be hwe unum ti kura da ka half unya start movie no Tony Omez your friend saying Tony Omez hey is aqua darling why you doing this to me that me say o jibi ko no movie ba ko babu what to say be ma tenti gramo movie bi okoji skedro no da husu uji skedro Tony Omez said, darling, I didn't do what I'm doing. Oh, the darling, Aquano, with Jimmy, oh, sorry, Tony, Aquano, was sa. Oh, darling, didn't do say, movie be crump on it, Saka of Jessica, what Jessica, Wakokuni pa Jessica, now quite a musu ya darling, who could the sky ya darling? What do you mean? I beg it. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello, Kevin. Me come bro phone my best friend.
Yeah, kawasam.
Me catchy. My best friend. Me say. Bibi anya me say uhun ba omi a de we obo nu so ma Mahama no.
Oh yeah.
Kwa na me say.
Ba omi obo
no se koto ye no. O person no person tafre Mahama mpabwa ho. Bye.
But I say, oh yes, the guy know. Oh, a nice guy, pal. Oh, but also on the TV for a Tony Omezo said the oh, may he so rest in peace. Oh, sorry, Tony. Baby, I will be an yamin found see. Hey, ya kwepe darling. On the TV no escafosa for or the TV to me for na escafosa for. Who escafosa? In go to go the name. The TV to me for na onye escafosa for. I say, ye Jimmy o obi to me for na kakra pia so we escafosa for. Sa kwa no. Obama darling is here. On the show, me almost the script in the man, darling and Kwan. Darling, I didn't do this. Darling, say, oh, but damn, Nigeria for the check Ghana for some quarter seven. And the Ghana for start movie. Now I there. Oh, he's not dead. Move from us in film. So I quite agree with Namusu. He's still alive, eh? Tell darling that I need him. Tony Omez, tell him that darling guy. Darling. Tetana, and an uncle me gay because we're gay. Because the movie be a darling. Not they be a darling. Day. Omo wie san kwase na Ghana for suae afi also Ghana movie for a miracle films no be akoto kejetia 10 minutes na enyim free ho na we subanchi na we subodie na taxi twam movie ni and start ye bangu na odi ade half a wie na trotro gina ho movie back opening ya the camera ni nam krom ansa na be kwa na be piefie obekọ na obi to kenkan book na etwa camera na close up but ki who is there? Abu fruit if you own him. I'm to if you don't hear TV. I'm who is there? Who is there saying? Who is there? No, who is there? What if you know what to now? Kwasiabi to be oba yapon. Africa movie, darling. Now, give me some from here. Now, I'll be to be caught. A say safe way. A boy ya ne punk to say a binitary boss prince or say. Onye movie papa bia we ase on dem laboro sa boy no obeba be strade ese boutique. Oh, you mention your name fum Obetination, not in them. Why, Laboro, Prince, Prince of Say, and Kofo. Say, make I say, Saturn Prince of Say, and Yvonne Nelson, and Obamaka. Hey, I'm going to be a king. You will be a pron, not how you be a say. Not in Paso. No, be so damn panos, not how can I say. What is happening here? Kwasia, what could you ma befi? O bedroom, or you tell can I sit in Paso? Prince say, or repu Maya, Jimmy ya laboro so damn Paso. Oh, Sergeant Fu, what is happening here? They are chaining Chirie. Abna, what is happening? In the Bemani can we are now, Prince of Sense. Sorry, are you married? What give you? You didn't tell me you are married. Now, girls here. I'm sorry. Now, Bemani Jagatin, who are you? But the most who is the devil? Not Nikunu, girl Nikunu. Who are you? I see Bemani so. Who are you too? Who are Buofunu, Obiri, Obiri Fee? Now, Bemani, if you do my baby says, who are you too? Who are you too? Say, she is my wife. She didn't tell me that she's married. Now get it down to her. Rebecca, I really good for it. Rebecca, what is going on? No, sorry. Sweetheart, I can explain. Ding, ding, ding. Say, make I say, I'm Ghana, so be a stars. Now, what do you mean?